Hey, Radio Garage, you're back on the bench here. Got a familiar radio, 148 GTL Cobra, of course. And I haven't been doing too many videos out there on the YouTube lately, just because a lot of them I've been doing lately has been radios that I already have a bunch of videos of. Did a couple 959s, did a couple of Connexes, General Lees, General HP40s, stuff like that. Stuff you guys have all seen before. I'm not gonna, like I've said before, just keep, repeatedly doing the same stuff. And so yeah, that's where I've been. That's what I've been doing. And I got a little something interesting here with this one, because what he wants done is a digital S meter put in. So that'll be cool. I'll show you guys that afterwards. First one I'm doing on a 148 style radio, so we'll see what that entails. But we're gonna do that. Gonna do a 10-turn clarifier, receive high cut filter, any kind of upgrades for the internals or maintenance issues for the inside, and then a full recap, of course. This is a Taiwan model, so we want to keep that. We want to really try to up the reliability on this thing, so that's going to be the first order of business, is getting this thing recapped, and that's going to try to really help ensure that this thing lasts a long time for him without any issues. So I'm going to check it out here, see what we're doing. We're just getting a little baseline on this thing, and let's see what we got. So for a carrier, I'm in sideband. We get the AM. Here you got about a little over 2 on the bird, getting 1.9 on the LP. Put the mic gain up here, put it on peak. 50 watt slug over there. Audio check, break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, about 13, 14 watts. Okay, almost 15. Put the sideband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little more on sideband, about 16 on sideband. And your clarifier is not unlocked. Okay, so I'll show you that by we'll go over to the monitor radio here. So I'm just gonna send you an email and see if you want this thing unlocked. So here is sideband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's pretty far off. And that's with me moving the clarifier, you can tell it doesn't move on transmit. Let me lower that a little bit. A little loud. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, this is factory. So I'm gonna ask you about that, and then also too, it's got the dim, kind of dingy stock green LED channel display in here. It's almost pretty much non-existent when you put it to dim. I'll see if you want that changed out. Obviously this here, the meter light's burnt out, but that doesn't matter because we're switching this whole meter assembly out. And everything else I think is working. Yeah, so should be, see, yep, RF gain's working. I'll take a look at it on the scope. What are we in? Sideband right, or no, we'll go to AM. So she's a little flat topped and quite a bit pinched, so we get that straightened out as well. Alright, so this is where we're at, baseline, and then if I find anything while I'm going through it, I'll update the video on that. Otherwise, probably next time you see this, we'll have a bunch of stuff done to it, and it'll be looking a heck of a lot better. Okay, we're back with the 148. It is all done, and I'm just gonna go over everything. And we didn't really find too much interesting stuff going on inside, so I didn't do any clips midpoint through or anything like that. basically with this one, it looked like at one point it might have had some mods done to it, and then somebody went in and undid them, and like for the Clarifier, for example, looks like it was unlocked at one point and then it was relocked. When it arrived here it was locked, so then I went and unlocked it again, and then there was a couple other little things, but it had two limiters clipped out. It was double clipped, and I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Oh, it looked like somebody had replaced the final back here at some point, because that had a fresher heatsink compound, and I could just tell with the solder joints. Somebody was screwing around with the cans back here as well. I noticed when I got into the tuning portion, somebody had cut this your bias line at some point. Somebody had, let's see what else was done to it. Trying to think if there was anything else screwy. I guess not. That was kind of it. Just kind of a lot of little stuff. But yeah, she's all done. Got it fully recapped. Checked all your insulators, re-greased all the chassis mounted transistors. Okay, so your voltage regulator, audio chip, AM regulator, and final driver. And then gave you an upgraded AM regulator back here. And we did the the digital S meter. I'll show you that. We did the new channel display. I'll show you that. But yep, that's the inside of her. Oh, and this was all, there was no zip ties when it came in either, so I got it all re-zip tied and cleaned up and all that good stuff. So let me get the lid back on. We'll get it set up to do some transmit and receive checks, and then we'll show you the front better. Check out this beauty. We got the new red LED, which shows up like crap in the camera. I wish I knew how to get the colors to show up better in cameras, in my camera. It's a very nice red, and same thing, I get some weird, like with the blues and whites, they don't show up quite right in the camera. But yep, got rid of that dingy green one. Got your digital voltmeter, SRF meter. Just run through this here quick. Okay, you got your function button right here in the bright dim. There is a different form of your S meter. It's just however you want it. You know, I'll key it up here. You see, am I in AM? Yeah, let me turn the mic gain down. But you can see it goes like that. And then another form of signal meter. Okay. .6, it's reading 14 point, yeah, it's 14.6. I got 14.4 up here, so it's pretty accurate. I set it with my BK Precision voltmeter, or not voltmeter, but power supply, using that voltmeter on there, and it was lined up perfectly. So 0.2 of a volt, I'm not worried about that. That'll give your S meter signal in millivolts there. And then we're back to that again. I'll just show you how it moves with the modulation. So that's really cool, and it really gives these a different look, and just, yeah, something different. So that's kind of one of the reasons I haven't done a lot of videos lately, is because it's I've been doing a lot of the same kind of stuff. You know, a lot of Galaxies, a lot of Connexes, stuff I have a lot of videos of, Generals, and you know, if it's just a radio coming in for a quick recap, tune alignment, I generally don't do a video. But yeah, this one was different because I got to do the S meter. I never did a digital S meter in one of these 148s, so I got that down now. But yeah, let's just see what this thing's doing, and we do have it set up for an amp. So we got a nice low dead key. And let me zoom in a hair more here if I can get this. Okay, perfect. There we go. 50 watt slug. No mic gain. Should be a hair over 2 on the bird and right at 2 on the LP. Alright. Check out our average. Good 6, good healthy 6. So that's great. I'll go into peak. Show you what this thing's doing for peak. Hello, radio check break. Hello, radio check break. 18, 19 watts peak on AM. Sideband. Hello, radio check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19 on sideband. Go back to AM. Let me get the audio hooked up into her here for the scope. Okay. Yep, back in AM. Mic gain's up. Alright, she's in transmit, and I have to switch. Let's see, put that on. And I gotta switch my scope here over to the right channel. And there you go. Really good looking waveform. You can look at it this way too. Just get more waveforms in the picture there, but yep, she's perfect. And that is with, let's see, she's right about 2 divisions there, lining up a little better, hair over 2 divisions. And she goes up to, let's see, yeah, almost 200% modulation, so can't beat that. Okay, so that's transmit. Oh, let me let you hear it on the monitor radio quick. And this one's, you know, obviously she's going to be hot, so I'm using a noise canceling mic, using the Astatic. The Astatics I like on these a lot. I think I've said that before. Stock mic on this is gonna squeal because it's just got hot modulation. So let's go up here to the monitor radio, and probably not gonna be able to get my camera up high enough. Turn that up. Let me get on 22 down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes sir, yes sir. We got some good modulation coming out of this radio. She's trying to squeal a little bit there on me because we're real close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check. Audio check. Break, break. Okay, let's go to sideband. Oh, yeah, I forgot to tell you, we got a 10-turn clarifier in here. Yep, we got a 10-turn clarifier. Let me get this on sideband, and I'll demonstrate the 10-turn unlocked. Okay. So now we're on lower sideband. We turn that down just a hair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Audio check break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna just start turning the clarifier now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you could. Also, too, some guys like listening to a little bit deeper of an audio come through on their sideband, I noticed. So you might like listening to it more like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you can keep going and kind of change the tone, and then you get off frequency. If you want to do something like that, and I'm just going back the other way now. Okay, but yeah, let me just show you here, 10 turn. Okay, so you would go 5 to each side, but I'm just going to show you how it's going here. Okay, so it just keeps going round and round, and then you can get yourself back. But yeah, let's see. I wasn't counting. Get myself back on track here now. But yeah, well, I'll get it back on track, and then I'll get it set up for the receive instead of wasting time on the camera here. Okay. Back with the receive, and I also, what I forgot to mention is this has a high cut filter in it now. But these come with a filter on a switch. That's all this really is here. This high-low tone switch is basically a little bit of a high-cut filter. And I just put in something a little bit more aggressive. I'll let you hear that. We're on sideband right now. So this would be the high cut. And obviously you're going to be able to tell once you flip it up and down. You'll be able to tell which is which. Let's go to AM. Okay. Alright, so let's put the RF generator into it now here. Let's see where she's coming in at for cyanide. Kind of already have a good idea of what it's going to be. Let me plug this in. Okay, turn up my volume. And let's see here. Let's see. Oh, I'm on AM, that's why. Okay, I was looking what was going on there. What happened to my signal? I had dropped out. So it looks like she's gonna be right about, yeah, 120 and a half. So I'll just move the camera over here. Okay, right there, 12 and change. Not bad. And let's see if this does anything. Now we'll put the high cut on. Yeah, she jumped up a little bit, so you get a little bit better. There's 13 and change now. So now we can go, let's see, we can go like 123, and it's a high 11s now. Okay. All right, let's take it to AM, and I gotta move this. Okay. Not quite as good on AM. Well, looks like AM's gonna be about 111. Let's see if the filter switch does anything for this. Not really so much on AM. Yeah, it's more for sideband. So here's your 11 and change, 12. Okay. I'll flip the switch here. And it's still doing 11 and change, so be nice. It's nice though for sideband, but these have great receivers to begin with, so that's why you're not really seeing much of a difference on AM, because it's such a nice, you know, quiet receive anyways. But yep, that's it. I'm trying to think what else here. Got your, yeah, you know what, let me show you S9 on the, at a caliber, sorry. Let me show you S9 here on the meter, so you know we got that dialed in. Okay, camera cut out there, but yeah, I was trying to show you an S9, so you can see there, it's on the 9, and that's at negative 73 dBm, okay? So we're good there. I'm going to turn that off. Okay. So yep, that's it for this one. It came out really good. Thank you, repeat customer. Okay. Samuel, thank you very much. You get this one headed back your way. Gave you the new set of knobs. And cleaned up the faceplate best I could. And yeah, that's it. Cases are in pretty good shape. That's a good thing. We just have like a little decal must have been here. We got a little outline, but yeah, no scratches or nothing like that. So yeah, she's good to go. All right, thanks guys for tuning in. And well, I felt like this video I was like stumbling along a little bit, a little rusty, I guess, from doing videos. Take a week off and don't remember how to do a video. But yep, everybody have a good one, and we'll catch you in the next one. So. Got some interesting stuff coming up here, hopefully. So I could do some more videos for you guys. All right, Radio Garage, we're off the key.